we're going to add a few more features to our map. Let's go back to Add, search for layers. Since we already have My Organization selected and we have Buffer selected, we can go ahead and add the next buffer, and that's Buffer of Fault Lines. Click on Add. Then we're going to change from My Organization back to ArcGIS Online. And instead of buffer, we're going to type Global Fault Lines and press the return key. And the one we want now is this Global Faults layer from ArcAtlas. And click Add. And that's going to add some nice black lines into our other boundary. We can then click Done Adding Layers again. And because our fault buffer looks pretty much the same as our plate buffer, we should change the color, and then it'll stand out a bit better. So for our buffer of fault lines, let's click the little triangle, and we're going to go down to change symbols. Click on that. I'm going to click the change symbol button. I'm just going to pick something kind of bright. You could pick whatever other color you like. However, what we'd like to do is make it very transparent. So I'd say around 70%. And let's change the outline width to be a bit smaller, 1 pixel. And if you like, you can click Apply and just see what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to click Done. And then click on Done Changing Symbols. The other thing, we have this big ugly name that came from the file. And let's go to the triangle and down to Rename. And this one we're going to call Global Fault. I'll keep that. Delete all that. Global Fault Lines. And click OK. And because we've added some stuff, and you never know when something's going to crash, let's click Save and save again. And because we've already put in all of the information, we don't have to do anything else but that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will find that there are some questions for this movie and these new fault lines that we've added to the map, and of course the buffer zone. One thing that's going to be helpful for these questions is you may need to zoom in a little bit more in order to see city and town names come up. If you zoom out too much, then all those disappear. Just keep that in mind.